Good morning. This is Ruben Lowing. Here, do my leadership talk here. It's Thursday morning here in McAllen, Texas. So I've been trying to get some momentum going, and so I I get this. This is back in like June or July. I get this email from WFG, not the Green Team or my leadership, WFG corporate, and it's this girl and 22-year-old attractive young Asian girl, and she's way excited, right? And she's 10 extra business since March, right? Well, then a little while later, like in August, she's on the Titan call with Xuan Win. She joined the company in January, got her license in March, and she's 10 extra business by July, and it's like the end of August, and she's green jacket, which is like a minimum of 150,000 a year, and she's about to qualify CEO, which is like $500,000 a year, right? And she's got like 3 people on her team that are going to qualify CEO, and like 7 people on her team that are going to qualify green jacket. And it's like, what are you doing? And what she did is she created this Zoom culture. So she, like, one day somebody does a calisthenic workout, one day somebody does a yoga, one day somebody does Zumba or jazzercise or whatever, right? But they just started this culture of, with the Zoom different trainings and all that. I'm like, oh, I'm going to emulate that, right? So going on a lot, most of the time it's just me doing I do my calisthenic workout. It's a stretch PT. It's what Navy SEALs do when you don't have a gym or weight room. The muscle that gets stretched the most is your chest. It's about 200 push-ups total. And but I got one guy, right, and he's the most active guy on my team right now. He lives in Gary, Indiana, and every not every time, not every Monday and Friday, but maybe every other Monday or Friday, he gets up and works out with me, and it's a riot. Which should take like 30 minutes. It takes like 45 minutes to an hour because we're clowning, and it's just fun, right? And he's getting a little workout. And well, this morning I get up and I do my meditation and read my scriptures, do a meditation. Then he texts me, "Good morning." I'm like, "All right, you ready to get going?" So we did yoga. So I found this yoga for beginners, yoga with Adrian, right? And he's like, "Oh, we should recruit her." So I go to her her YouTube page and look up, and her email is connect@fwfg.com. So I'm thinking, oh, she's already with the business. So I email her, and I go on my walk this morning, and I'm like talking, do my talk and my leadership talk, and I'm like, hey, even yoga instructors do yoga, right? I talk about how, the need for hairstylists, and if they don't start saving their money, and they'll stand behind a chair the rest of their life, and it's and I put yoga instructors and fitness instructors, it's all the same. They don't save their money. They'll they're never going to stop working. Everybody's so focused on production. All these these success coaches, right? They're real good at helping you get the right mindset to produce and attract, money in business. But it's that you got to start saving. You got to have until your money makes more money than you do working, you got to continue to work. Okay. And so that's everybody's goal, all right? And so that's what we have. So then I get back from I walk, and I walk a mile, I run a mile, I walk a mile. right? My knees kind of gave out on me about a year and a half ago, and I'm trying to get back so I can run. But I'm not gonna try to be David Goggins anymore. Maybe I'll get up to 4 miles. Maybe I'll just do 2 miles 2 days a week, 4 miles 2 days a week, and maybe a 10K or something like that on the weekends or whatever, right? But you know, that's not the most important thing to me right now. I just want to be functional, highly functional. I like it that I'm 57 years old and I'm doing 3 sets of 23 pull-ups today. I like that. Okay. I like to be functional. I like to be healthy. I like to look good, and I could look a little better than I do right now. But the there's that thing that keeps creeping, and that's time. And what happens to us when you wait too long, you realize you're behind. And when you get behind, what happens is you start taking undue risk to catch up. Okay, and then been there, done that, and get further behind. All right, don't want to do that. So what we have with the networking and the ability to build a team, actually build your agency, is the ability to get caught up, to create that income stream that can get you, that can make up for that lost time, get you further ahead than you ever would have been on a job. Okay, and so that's exciting, right? And you know what? We teach the same thing that all these success coaches teach. Okay, mindset and strategies, but we don't charge you. We just help you get set up so your money can make more money than you do working. So eventually you don't have to work anymore. I got my website, rubenloewen.com, and it's like, there's charges for the training, but here's the deal. First month's always free. And if you do a strategy with me, guess what? That covers it, right? And there's no charge for getting up and working out with me in the morning, right? You're part of the team, and now we're moving. Now I got to get my. I have a yoga instructor on my team. I got to get her engaged, right? And doing yoga with us. I'll find out what's a good time with her, and I'm sure my people will my guy in Indiana will probably find a reason to tune in. But here's the thing: people get so scared of calling people and talking to people, and I don't know why, but they do, right? Well, I did until I went. You know what? They can't shoot me through the phone, and then I realized that what we've got, everybody needs, and we got good stuff. We get the best. Because of the way we do things, the volume that we create, it gives us the luxury of choosing the best. Even this is what I just found this out, that Nationwide didn't have the investment policies, the cash value policies with the guarantees and the floors and the riders for long-term care. They didn't have any of that until they started working with us. Isn't that something? Everybody knows we're the number one producer for them. We sell more Nationwide than Nationwide does, right? But Nationwide got better because they're with us. You understand? Okay. What everybody needs to understand is what we have, you can't get. You know what? We even have AIG. Through Crump, you have AIG. I'm licensed now in Texas and Indiana. And so I had to go through, so only through Transamerica do I have to submit my license to them and my, proof that I did my continuing education for anti-money laundering and in long-term care, all right, until I get a customer. So whether it's PacLife or Everest or any of those other ones, and then Everest doesn't have long-term care riders with their policies, their end-of-life, services. So they don't need that with Everest. So until I find a client, I'm not going to worry about any of the rest of the stuff, right? But it's a no-brainer. Okay, I got my license, I got my certificates for my continuing education, so Shazam. So now it's just let's go get them. All right. So that's what I'm in the process of doing today. And I know, so I got like 240 some people in the counter. They've all got the Saving Your Future book. All right. And so they're all started turning this focus. They look through it all for sure, right? And I got at least 3 or 4 that I got to follow up with that were highly interested, right, in the initial 7 steps. So we're going to follow up with them just in this morning. So I'm going to call, and if I get the voicemail, leave a message. Just keep doing that. That's my morning today. Okay. And then guess what happens this afternoon? The phone starts ringing. All right. And that happened to me. I made calls like last week on Thursday and Friday, and I got calls back Monday and Tuesday. All right. So I'm hoping this helps you. I thought this lady, her email was find what feels good, FWFG. I always thought she was a WFG, which caused me to send an email to her. I got an automated response. I may get a response back from her, and we'll have a conversation, right? And we'll see what goes on. But there you go. Thin threads. All right. Have a great day.